If you live through this, tell Rostov it's time to die. Today on Cuts, we're doing Invasion U.S.A. Hello, and welcome to Absolute Cuts. Film podcast that me and Ryan Cullen do. And the reason I'm doing an intro is because we've been away for a while. Well, a while, 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Yeah. We were away in fucking
Austria.
Yeah, and then you went into
Italy.
Out spaghetti shagging.
Yes, yeah, I've toured Italy. Not toured as in I've got a fan base there. I've just gone on holiday to 3 different places.
Did you go to Naples?
No, I went to Bologna.
Yeah,
and then Modena, right, which I thought was called Modena.
I thought too,
but no, Modena. But this is
awful.
But they also, the Italians have that's their word for it. But they also call Rome Roma.
Okay,
but I think Rome's a better word.
It definitely is, yeah.
So, and Naples, we also call Naples, I think.
Yeah, Naples is I've been to Naples. It's fucking terrible.
I've heard it's a bit of a shithole.
There's a lot of stray dogs.
Yeah,
I can't explain it, but like you'll be at a restaurant and there's loads of dogs around you, and I like dogs, but
listen,
it does put you on fucking edge.
Listen, I wouldn't have the body count I have if it wasn't for dogs. So,
do you know, this sounds stupid. Do you know, I keep losing. I bought myself a water bottle and it's camouflage. Right, but I keep losing it. But that doesn't make sense because it would only work if this was camouflage.
Camouflage as in khaki camouflage.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know, but I keep losing it.
Yeah.
And I go, I'm losing a camouflage, but it's not even the camoufalled
the room.
Of the room.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
So, Bologna, class. Bologna, called the fat place. Because it's the eating capital.
Oh, right.
Where bolognese comes from.
Well, yeah.
Now, bolognese is probably my favourite meal of all meals.
Okay.
I genuinely think bolognese sauce, a ragu, is the absolute pinnacle
right,
of
okay, good.
cuisine.
Okay, yeah.
And there
I'm not going to argue.
There it was incredible.
Really good. Yeah.
But I don't think I'd have it as my... We've never talked about this. What would you have as your death row meal?
Oh, God, I always laughed at the guy that got the big, massive KFC. Was it John Wayne Gacy?
Yeah.
With all the KFC. What would it be? I think I don't want to be boring and say it's like a good steak.
It's
like
tempting, isn't it?
It is tempting, but I'm trying to think of something even better.
See, I always thought like cheeseburger, like a really good cheeseburger and fries.
I thought you said cheese board.
No, how decadent.
Get a fucking cheese board in.
Was that a wee bit of jam?
Oh, God. No, I don't know. Maybe a chicken laksa.
That's a good shout.
We'll go with a chicken laksa.
Chicken laksa.
They're going to be annoyed if you order a chicken. You made chicken.
So the last thing you'll eat on earth, chicken laksa.
Yeah,
it's decent, man. You gotta go for your mum's ass.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Well, getting back in the swing, getting straight back in the swing of it.
But Altitude was great.
We have Altitude. I just got the footage from the live show we did too.
Yeah.
So that's going to be up very soon for you Egyptians, first of all, anyway.
I don't think there's ever been the more definition of something we've got away with.
What?
Our
my God,
show.
yeah, we didn't know what we were doing there.
Not a clue.
One person watching Cliffhanger going,
our
what?
first ever live show, and we chose to do it in as it turns out, because I initially thought we were going to be in a veranda overlooking the Alps, but the conditions were so
poor. Thank God.
Poor for podcasts, great for skiers apparently.
Yeah, they were loving life. Yeah.
But you couldn't see a fucking thing.
No,
and it was too cold, so we ended up doing it in the Pilts bar
with the headphones, which actually worked well.
It worked really, really well. I genuinely never been. That actually happens about 3 times a year where I've built myself so much up for something that I'm working, like something, either a gig or something like that. And if it goes well, the sheer level of relief just waves over me like a tsunami. And that was one of them.
Really, just get it out of the
way. Like I went down, so after it, we had a couple of pints after it. And then I went down and got myself a roll and a pork roll.
Okay.
Big fucking massive pork roll. And I sat there with a beer and I actually exhaled like audibly. I just went, oh, thank fuck for that. Like, genuinely. Because there's a pressure in terms of obviously with folk that listen to the podcast anyway, and then folk that were there, that were fans of it, but then also other people, other comics. But it's the most, I think as a festival, it is the most nerve-wracking and pressure-inducing gigs you can do because everyone is watching you.
Oh, aye, yeah. Yeah,
Everyone.
we had Al Murray in the crowd and
I mean,
Jason Byrne.
For fuck's sake, like Al Murray and Jason Byrne are sitting at the same table listening to this shite that we come out with, and you're like, oh God, oh no.
Good God.
Good God.
Your son keeps saying it.
He doesn't know the actual story behind it.
Oh, neither of these probably won't even know it from the
Patreon story. I'd leave it for the Patreon.
Yeah, leave it for the thing. It's on the actual, we actually say the story on the live one.
Very funny.
Good God.
But yeah, he says it for everything now.
Good.
He did it because he'd overheard me telling Amy the story of Al Murray saying it, and he was like, what was that? What was that about? And I couldn't tell him the full story, so I kind of made something up over just Al Murray saying "Good God."
Yeah, and that
but then
enough.
He now says it with, but he'll do it in a way where he's like, he'll do it almost like memes. He'll be like, just for a stupid example, it's like when you walk in and you had a piece of you had a piece of toast sitting there that you were saving to eat for later, and you realise your mum's eating it. Good God!
Fucking Christmas sausage.
Yeah.
Good God.
But it was great.
Big fan.
Good festival.
It takes ages to like get over it. As in, like, it took me a week to even do proper like admin and stuff like that.
It's because I think like I always get really jealous of everyone else at it because I've got Amy and the kids there.
Yeah,
I can't go. I'm kind of fearful of how much I would get into altitude if they weren't there.
Yeah.
Because
Frank the Tank.
It is just literally, it's designed for you to go out all the time.
Yeah. It's funny my age now because it's been a couple of years, and I feel myself waning now because I was out till 5 a.m. The first 4 nights.
Yeah,
and then I was like. And then I just slowly started, like, by the time Thursday night came in, I was like, I was running. As soon as I got off stage, I was like sneaking out of here just to lie down. I was quite happy the way I did it because the first night we were there, they just had a welcome meal and I had a couple of pints. That's the smart one.
But because I knew in the morning the kids were starting their lessons at like 8 a.m, so we had to be up at 9, so we had to be up in the mountain for like 8:15, which means getting up at 7. And I've done the thing of, I think it's one of the grimmest moments I've ever experienced, which is putting on ski. Like I don't know what it's like to put on ski gear. But see, putting heavy on ski gear onto 2 other people. Oh no! When you're dressed for the cold, but you're in a place that's hot.
Oh, it's yeah.
So you're trying to strap boots onto a child that doesn't want these boots to go on, and you have the pisses. The sweat is literally pissing off me, and they're moaning. You're moaning.
Just
and
suspenders.
And then and that's bad enough when you're completely got a decent sleep. Hungover, I've done it a couple of times, and it is hell on earth. Yeah. Absolute hell on earth.
Yeah, fuck it.
So I was quite happy with that, and then because then the Monday night was the first gig I did because we both did the late show. Oh, and I was pissed.
Yeah,
I was pissed when I did that.
Yeah, I was really hammered for one or two of them too.
Laid up and then went out after it.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, right, okay, that's a night out. Yeah. And then the next couple of nights I wasn't gigging, and I wanted to keep myself completely fresh for the podcast because I was like, I don't know what the fuck we're doing here, so I need to keep myself level-headed for this. I'll have drinks at it and before it.
Yeah, I was wankered at that podcast. I got real drunk after it.
Yeah, well, see, that was the thing. It was the same day that I was doing my next show.
You were in the gala, was it?
Yeah, so I was like, right, I can't go mental, but I'm pissed enough. Yeah. Because we drank a lot during the actual podcast.
I had the 2 pints. I had like the the Jaeger things, them two little things that are great, the dessert ones. I was giving out to you about them, and
Bombardiers.
Like, these are unbelievable.
Yeah.
Is that what they are?
Bombardiers.
A couple of Bombardiers.
Fucking excellent.
Great.
And then we had Jaeger as well.
Yeah. I just kept buying 4 of them.
Aye.
And having them in my pockets.
Yeah.
It's just to be like...
This is what I mean. It just encouraged you to drink.
Yeah.
And then the last night, I was fucking out of the game.
Oh my
absolutely
God, you were
game.
so funny. I came backstage, and you know when you've taken so much so quick,
yeah,
and it's proper like at the height.
Beyond,
your eyes were like,
I was like beyond gone. Like I was so pissed.
When you came off, you was like, "Where's he gone?" I go, Hopefully he's going to puke.
No, not at all. I went to the bar.
Yeah, I was like, hopefully he's getting rid of that milk.
I went to the bar to get rid of the milk taste.
Oh God, you just triggered it.
Because my t-shirt was drenched.
Yeah.
Because I was doing a thing where I tell jokes, and then after every third joke, it's like one-liners, but it's old one-liners. And after every one I'll drink, had different drinks. So I had like pints, I had cans, I had bottles, I had 2 wines, I had a Jaeger.
I couldn't
and
watch
then at the end, I finished with a pint of milk.
Yeah,
milk had been sitting in my bag since 8 o'clock that night.
That's what I kept saying to people. Like, oh, that's not even cold milk.
And then I felt really, really bad because I was so pissed by that point because I'd drunk so much that when Carl Spain came on, I was still drinking the milk, and I tried to get him in so I could pour it over both of us. And I was like, the next day I was like, oh God, that's such a shitty thing to do. Like, over a guy that's not even been involved in your stupid shit.
we were trying to claw back the show as well.
Yeah.
With, the so fucking funniest. This wasn't in the other one, but basically the clown hole, it's actually a good one to show what it's like, actually, the difference between going on comedy and doing maybe even dark stuff.
Yeah, was
the fact that this guy came on, basically a guy from the audience, a couple of people went in and did well, and
too many people. Yeah, if you're listening, Brett Vincent, far too many people.
Oh, yeah.
4 audience members is a fucking ridiculous. When you've already got 16 of the best comedians in the country on, why the fuck you're putting on 4 audience members?
And one of them,
whoa,
a Blackpool bus driver. Not even a joke.
No.
I think he was actually a Blackpool bus driver, and I was backstage because I was on next. And I was celebrating. Remember, we were celebrating, like, you lucky bastard, you're going after this car crash. But I realised he had actually sucked. He had sucked the energy right out.
Well, I didn't realise till the next day that people had left.
Yeah.
Actual audience members had left which I think's a bit unfair because you go, it's over. It's an audience member. Like, we're going to get this back. Don't worry.
It wrong. Yeah. Played the.
But he did a bit where he was talking about.
Because I didn't see this bit.
He was talking about Indians in Britain, and then he said, just to clarify what I mean by Indians, I don't mean I mean, and I was like, oh my God, he's just insulted and been incredibly offensive and racist towards 2 completely different cultures.
That's so good.
And at one point he said, do you know what it's like with them back home? And I'm like,
I bet if this was an altitude 1982, red.
It was.
Yeah, that's so funny.
It was tense.
Back home. It's so funny complaining about foreigners in a different country. He's in Austria.
He's in the Alps.
He's in the Alps going, you know what they're like back home? Coming in flooding this place. Fuck me. Very funny.
Good fun. Anything else been happening?
Very little. I've been sitting about just. I keep losing my water bottle. It's just really making me feel stupid.
Do you know what I did yesterday? I looked at getting the fat jabs.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Fat? You're not fat enough?
I know.
You have to be.
It's annoying. It's really annoying.
Yeah, I don't think you're, because you have to be,
see, the thing was,
you give him such abuse about being fat, but not actually fat.
Nah, that's it's because there was a picture at Altitude where I looked at myself and went, oh no.
Oh well,
I don't want to be the fat fool anymore.
Okay,
and
right.
then I was like, so I looked at them, and obviously I'm not going to get them because I didn't realise how much they actually cost.
Do they cost? I thought they were
fucking ridiculous.
I genuinely thought that would be like 20 quid for a week.
300 a month.
Oh, that's heavy.
300 quid a month. If you want the Munjaro,
okay,
300 quid a month.
Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, you can get ones. Because you start off with a lower dose, But then to really, and that's basically just to wet the beak. Right?
Deirdre couldn't get over that. I kept going like, just enough to wet the beak. He's like, why are you saying this?
To test the waters of your body as to whether you can take it or not, as to whether your body will react by. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you start off with like 0.25 milligrams or something, and then it goes up to something like 7.2 milligrams, and that's but the way they market it is that's when it really starts to work. And you're like, but then and I looked at it, I was like, fucking hell, that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
a month for just when you could just do willpower.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I didn't expect it to be that price now, I must say.
Even though I would, like, if I wasn't so cheap and would take them, I would, but I would still massively consider it cheating.
Yeah, it does.
I don't think if you are out there and you've taken the Mounjaro or the Ozempic, don't be proud of yourself in any way whatsoever. You have achieved
so many people,
you have achieved literally fuck all. Like we do. Willie Thompson, you've done nothing. You have done the easiest possible way out. It's like heroin addicts that recover from it by taking methadone. You've not done anything. You've been helped. It's fucking stabilizers is what you've been given for your recovery.
Coke to Diet Coke.
Yeah. Don't take any credit. See if you're out there and you've taken fat jabs and people are praising how good you look. Don't take that as a compliment because you don't deserve it. If you're out there and you genuinely have gone through willpower and actual kind of holding back from eating as much as you want to eat, then yes, absolutely take the plaudits. You have achieved something. If you've cheated through medical science, you're a fucking fraud.
do you really get some dodgy ones off the internet, maybe? Can you?
See, I did look at it.
So, but do you know what I'd be worried about? If the jab only was localized, do you know, like...
So you only lost it from where you injected it?
So, like, you put it on your leg, next thing you realize, left leg's real skinny.
You one tiny foot.
Like, oh no, and you start jabbing all over the place.
I think the arse is the common way.
Is that
to...
what it is?
I don't know. Maybe this
up the arse. Not up the arse. Just shove it up the arse.
No, insulin's in the arm.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I always thought it was arse.
Insulin, because Amy's cousin's diabetic, and he's like seriously diabetic, and he's just got that almost like a badge that's just an implant that sits in his arm, and you just whack it on that, and then it just goes. It like saves injecting yourself constantly.
That's good.
And and it's a proper class. It's like an app for it and shit as well, where it constantly tells his blood sugar level and shit like that.
That's
So,
handy then, I suppose.
but I think suppositories. They're the ones that are up the arse.
I don't think you take
Laxatives. They're not always up the arse.
Laxatives aren't up the arse, are they?
Yeah. Well, you can take a drink.
I feel like
you can drink it, but you can.
I don't even think I've ever taken a laxative.
I used to do a routine about shoving a laxative up Seamus's arse.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to do that too. I've shoved pills up both my children's arses.
Oh, God.
First one was because of constipation. The second was because she was a drug mule.
We're going to Bologna. That just sounds like you're smuggling it in, actually. We're going to Bologna. I'm going to need pills to keep this going.
You ever taken a laxative?
I don't think so.
I definitely have.
I feel like I must have. Like, you must have, but I definitely haven't. I've never put anything up my arse. Suppository or anything like that.
A cock.
I guess just the
fact that you put it up your ass, you didn't even want it, you placed it.
Right up the balloon knot.
It's weird sticking stuff up your ass. It's not a common move.
No, I don't think of else. Have I ever stuck something?
I've shoved a couple of things up my ass. Like, you never been like in the throes of a real belter of a wank and just shove something up your ass, no?
In the throes, like sounds like you've completely lost all semblance of who you are.
It's like the last days of Rome. Fucking Caligulas.
Well, you know, we're chatting about Ting because if you don't notice, by the way, that we're in a different room now. Well, it's the same room, sorry, but we're facing this way because this is my room now.
Yeah.
But you talk about fucking wanks in this place.
Christ, aye.
All things are open. It's like in a greenhouse.
It's a green. You're wanking in a greenhouse.
Because you put down these blinds at night, but there's still someone in behind you, and then someone facing from in here.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
You must wait. Like, this must wake you up. You must wake up well early now.
You'd think that.
No.
You'd think that, but no.
Because you sent me a message last night, which I was asleep when you sent it, and you said you were drinking pints late doors.
Yeah.
In a Coyote Ugly bar.
Oh, man. Oh, I was way more wasted than I think. I forgot all about it.
I didn't even know a Coyote Ugly bar existed in Edinburgh.
Awful. It was so funny. I fucking got wasted at the end of Red Raw, right? And everybody's going home, and I had an hour for the late bus. I could have just got a taxi, but I was dying for another pint, right? So I went into some fucking bar. Yeah, some like cocktail kind of bar, but they give me a pint, right? And then they kind of were just like, get out of here. And I was like, oh, fuck's sake. I still have 45 minutes now to this fucking thing.
Aye.
Walk down, and it's right on where my bus is, the N44. Like, it's just off Princess Street. There's a Coyote Ugly bar.
Really?
And it was open, and it is a big thing, open till 3. And I went, well, there's either this or the Jazz bar, right? The Rat Pack bar. And I've been there before. It was awful. This was... everybody's bad. I found it very fucking funny.
Women dancing on the bar.
There's one.
One, right.
There's one. It's got like it's like a bar, and there's like a ramp.
Oh God.
And they're all walking up and down. I was like, this is awful, because you have to order over it.
Oh Jesus.
And then they handed the pint, and I was like, this is like in between a strippers and Hooters.
Yeah.
It's in the middle, but it's not in a good middle.
No.
It's like, are you committing here or are you not? The whole thing was awful. I came in, I was drinking with 3 lads, 2 English lads and 1 Irish dude.
Just you were in the bar already?
Aye, there was loads in the bar. There was loads of people in the bar. I walked in, I was like, what the fuck?
Monday night?
Monday night? And I was like, how the fuck's these Coyote Ugly bars going?
Yeah, Jesus.
Awful. Like, you know. And it did not look like the people in the movies.
No.
But I started drinking.
No Leanne Rimes in there that night.
I fucking was so hammered. That's right. I can't remember one guy. What she said something. The dancer said something to one of the guys, and he was like, "I think she's into me." Like the stripper falling in love, and I was fucking like howling at this guy.
Amazing.
Yeah. Fuck, I completely forgot about that. I was wondering when I woke up, like going, fuck.
This is about. I reckon this was. A check.
Must have been about.
Let's see what time you sent that.
This must be before 3. 2, I would say.
25 to 1.
Oh, that was early enough.
Yeah. God, 25 to 1. I've started doing late night solo pints and I fucking love it. in a Coyote Ugly bar just now. It's fucking terrible.
It was so funny. I was giving these English lads some absolute dog shit abuse. And there's one guy from Dublin now. Fucking hell. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, late night. That's just because, again, I was finished and everybody went home at midnight in the standards or whatever, the 11. I was like, oh.
Aye. Before we get to the film, because I'm also going to need to go for a pee as well.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you, right? That I heard on the radio as I was coming through, and I was interested in it because, like, we both watched the Masters, right, which was good in the end. I thought it was going to be awful after McIlroy was like 6 shots ahead after the second day. I was like, it's going to be pish now. It's going to be an absolute procession, right? And then Rory McIlroy ended up winning it. So here's a question, because someone posed the theory and the statement that Rory McIlroy is Ireland's greatest ever sports person.
Back-to-back
Masters. What say you, Cullen?
Back-to-back. Best ever.
Because ours is easy. Ours is Andy Murray. Hands down.
He must be now, yeah. Because, I mean, like, the only people that come in is, what, Katie Taylor and maybe... Like, the rest of them are kind of like heroes, like Jack Charlton, but it's not like... He's also English, but but it's also like a like hero type of loads of heroes. But
so I was trying to think of it. So
Jesus, would it be Rory McIlroy now? It probably would be.
Would it?
Yeah, but I suppose like
George Best.
George Best. See, it's both Northern Irish too, so half the people.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what way because they usually play for Great
See
Britain.
So
that throws people off a bit because like usually he plays under the Northern Ireland flag, but you know even when it's like
right, there must be because if we even if we took the Republic, right, football. What are you talking? Keane,
Roy Keane,
Robbie probably
Keane,
the most.
Liam Brady,
yeah, rugby O'Gara.
Johnny Sexton,
Yeah.
O'Driscoll, and all that. But again, I don't think that's as. I
No,
don't know why
not.
it doesn't feel like it's
Because they've never won a World Cup.
That's it. Like, and even if they did, I don't know why I feel like back-to-back Masters would be ranked higher than that.
Yeah,
compared to a lot of things. It's a good question.
That is a good question. What about Barry McGuigan?
No, he wouldn't have won enough for that. Yeah. McGregor.
Olympians? No, Christ. It's famous Irish Olympians, no?
There's ones that have won like one gold medal.
What was her name? Sonia O'Sullivan.
She won a couple. Yeah, she was the runner. Nah, definitely not as big as that.
I'm trying to think of other sport. Eddie Irvine. Remember him?
Yeah,
but he never won.
He wasn't. Again, he was.
He was around about the Coulthard Damon Hill era.
Yeah,
he was
good.
He was a good laugh. I always really liked Eddie Irvine. But fuck that, Rory McIlroy. My God, I would never expected that.
Probably is now. Like before that, now that's just kind of like it's only 4 people in golf and all that. So
I think in the way that acting wise and film stars, Ireland massively punches above its weight.
Mm. Yeah,
I think Ireland massively punches below its weight in sport.
Do you?
And sports stars, like as we've just proved.
Oh, you think? Okay, yeah, I suppose. Do
you know what I mean?
We have so many. I suppose because it's not really like half our things we love them for doing this or that or era. Like we chat about the things in childhood, but none of them are really like
internationally recognised. And I think that's because rugby's such a big sport.
Yeah,
but it will never be hugely internationally recognised.
No.
So.
Yeah, Roy Keane. Obviously, we've got people with Champions League winners and stuff like
that.
But I don't know. I feel like back-to-back Masters. It always seems to be ranked in there because they're always talking about Tiger Woods doing it.
In music as well, I think Ireland punches above its weight.
Music, definitely. Always used to. Not as much at the moment though. It's about
I don't think anybody does though.
No. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
But then, like U.2, like generally one of the biggest bands of all time.
Yeah. And actors now. Actresses are always.
Actors is insane.
There's actors and actresses just won every fucking. We've got Buckley now. Just walked right in and won an Oscar.
Yeah. Like, but there's that Kevin McGarn, who we both know.
Yeah.
Does what is it? The Irish Film Awards.
The EFTAs.
The EFTAs, yeah. He hosts that every year. He's brilliant at it.
Yeah, he is.
And last year he did a thing that was phenomenal where he plays what's the wee drum you have, the Irish drum with the wee. He does that, but he lists off all of the Irish actors and filmmakers. Have you never seen this clip?
No.
It's fucking brilliant. He does this wee tune where he just rhymes them all off at one after another. We've got but when he goes through it, you're like, Jesus fucking Christ, this is insane level of talent. Like,
yeah, we got the actors already.
Yeah, TV wise as well, like it's huge. Yeah.
Hello, Cuts. This is just a little message to say that you can support our podcast by joining our Patreon for £2.50 a month. You'll get episodes a couple of days early, full access to our Discord, bonus episodes. We've got bonus movies on there where you can send also in your suggestions and be far, far too involved with the thing. So don't just be a cut, just be an absolute cut. Will you?
So this week we are doing in honour of, it's not, I was going to say it's our last tribute week, but we don't. We still have Pulp Fiction coming up in a couple of weeks because the guy that played the Gimp died.
I forgot about this. Fuck's sake.
But this week, in honour of Charles Norris, Charlie Norris, Chuck. So Chuck Norris died. Not even like... See, when people go action stars...
he's just not in my
I wouldn't have put him in.
Anywhere near.
No, because these films are so lame.
Yeah.
That you never really ever... Although, I tell you what, I was looking
the
through...
jokes carried him. The jokes actually ended up making him more.
Yeah, I've got a load of my favourite ever Chuck Norris facts later on. Because I forgot how funny they actually were.
Yeah.
So I think I told you this when I said we were going to do this episode. There was a period when I worked at Scottish Power where they all started to come out. And that was a very MySpace era of thing where they all get sent around and there was a list of them. And most of them aren't that funny, but there's some that are just so fun. Do you know what the funniest ones aren't the ones about him being hard. The funniest ones, and I'll explain this later on.
Like you can slam revolving doors. I love that.
Perfect one.
I love that one.
Yeah, the ones where it's like where he does impossible tasks. They're funnier than the ones of him roundhouse kicking people.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I didn't know. I hadn't seen as much Chuck Norris. Walker Texas Ranger.
Yeah, I've
seen that.
If not that one, No, I haven't seen that.
So that's a TV show he did.
Okay, all right, I didn't know that.
So, but some of the titles.
Because I've said this before, like, I've never got this. I think he's shite. I think he's total charisma.
He's a terrible actor.
Terrible actor. Nothing. I just don't. He looks fucking stupid.
Yeah.
He looks like, in this whole film, it's just like an estranged Bee Gee.
Yeah. He's very Bee Gee-ish.
He's just a Bee Gee.
He's got the same beard as a Bee Gee. It's a weird beard where he's got that Noel Edmonds type beard.
Yeah.
And what Barry Gibb from the Bee Gees had, which it doesn't look like a beard. It just looks like an extension of his face.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like it never moves.
Yeah.
And there's no texture to it. It's just all one thing that is. It's a really weird look.
Yeah.
And I've always associated him with having a big, massive mullet. And I don't think he actually has one in many things.
Yeah.
He's got the kind of haircut he's got in this.
Just this you're just like, is it just a bad haircut rather than an actual?
So there are some. So I've seen a film called Missing in Action that he did.
Okay,
it was good. I've seen Delta Force.
I've seen Delta Force.
Yes, Walker Texas Ranger. I've seen that. The Expendables 2 he's in.
Yeah,
just because, of course, why wouldn't he be? There are two that, since I was looking at, I'm going to definitely look. I'm going to watch Lone Wolf McQuade.
Yes.
Purely because of the title. I desperately need to see Lone Wolf McQuade.
Yeah, I've seen the name of it.
And there is one that got recommended to me in terms of, I was looking about, and it was like, if you like Invasion USA, check out this Chuck Norris film, right? It's called Silent Rage.
Okay,
right, and it's the only science fiction / horror film he ever made. Right, because most of them, and I always thought he did a lot of stuff like this, where he or a lot of stuff like Delta Force, where he was like a Marine.
There was a couple of them, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was. Yeah,
yes.
I always thought he was always some kind of special forces type guy, but a huge majority of them are just him as a cop. Cleaning up the streets. Death Wish style.
Yeah.
This, right. Silent Rage, 1982 sci-fi action horror film. Chuck Norris as a sheriff who must stop a mentally ill man who goes on the rampage after being granted indestructibility in a medical experiment. Yes.
A mentally ill, indestructible man.
Absolutely, but I'm not reading into it anymore. I don't know. I don't want to know what mental illness he has.
That's so funny.
But the fact that he's been given indestructibility in a medical experiment, fucking yes.
That sounds unbelievable.
Chuck Norris is on his tail. Yes.
He's a fucking... I don't even want to get into it. Like, obviously he's a bit of a prick in real life. He's a bit, whatever. It's kind of boring, right? But I did find it funny in Invasion USA that as much as he hates to stop the boats, the first scene in this was very much stopping a boat.
Yeah. Like, stopping a boat in the worst way.
Invasion USA. Yeah.
Well, because obviously he is very, very right wing. Was very, very right wing, and there was. So I was reading this. So this was made. So he wrote this with his brother.
This one, yeah. It's
his brother.
I've got a funny thing about this.
His brother's Aaron Norris.
Oh.
It's not his cool name.
You gotta change that up.
Yeah.
What's Chuck's name? Real name?
Charles.
Is that for us, Carlos?
No, it can't be. Surely. I was just assuming it was. It's Carlos. It is. What the fuck?
I
I always
forgot.
just assumed it was Charles.
Yeah, it's not really. That's why he hits them. He's one of them.
How? That makes no sense at all.
I remember seeing it going like, is this like an Emilio Estevez type of thing? I don't know. Yeah, it's
Carlos Ray Norris.
Carlos Norris.
This has genuinely blown my mind.
His name's Carlos, yeah.
I assumed, because the only ever people I've known called Chuck were Charleses or Charlies, and it's just been reduced to Chuck.
Isn't that because it's short?
That's the Carlos. This. Right, wait a minute, let's find out.
Los Norris.
So he was born in Hawaii.
Okay.
No, he died in Hawaii, sorry. He was born in Oklahoma. Right, let's find out the parentage of this bastard.
So this is actually great, because you said Chaz, and I never actually caught that. I think I knew that from years ago, and it's just come up because I didn't see that recently.
This makes no sense. Right. So, Carlos Ray Norris, born in 1940 in Ryan, Oklahoma, to Wilma Lee Scarberry and Ray D. Norris, a World War II Army veteran who later worked as a mechanic, a bus driver, and a truck driver. His mother was of Irish ancestry, right, Wilma Lee. His father had German, British, and distinct Cherokee roots.
Oh, you get about Cherokee?
Wow. Jesus Christ.
There you go, Carlos.
How? I do not get this at all.
I don't know still where the Carlos came out of when it's Wilma and Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was...
yeah.
Norris was named after Carlos Berry, his father's minister. Now it makes more sense.
Okay.
Right.
Ugh, named after your minister.
I know. Ooh. He was the oldest of three brothers, the younger two being Wayland and Aaron. Very American names. Wayland's the most American name. Wayland and Norris.
Wayland Norris, aye.
Predicting his own death, Wayland told Chuck that he would not reach his 27th birthday. The prediction proved true when he was killed in Vietnam in 1970.
I don't know why that's so funny. It's so funny to go like, I predict my death, but it's just war you die in.
Now, he apparently, like, he has, in terms of actors that are martial artists, he is by far the most decorated.
He's got a lot.
A lot of black belts.
Yeah.
A lot of 8th degree, so 10th degree black belt in American Tang Soo Do, 8th degree Taekwondo, 5th degree black belt karate, 3rd degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and a black belt in judo. So he's got it all covered.
Got a lot of it covered there now, yeah.
So this American... this doesn't... No, see, you can't call that. So the 10th degree black belt is American Tang Soo Do, which is also called the Chuck Norris system. It's a martial art he created.
Fuck. Right. All right, Carlos, calm down there.
I feel we could also be black belts in a martial art. A martial art we came up with right now. We would both, by definition, be the best in the world at it.
Tai Ching, doing lines.
Yeah.
10th degree.
So him and Aaron wrote this. He got the idea after reading an article in Reader's Digest that said that hundreds of terrorists were running loose in the United States. I thought, boy, that's scary. What if some guy on the order of Gaddafi mobilised those guys and started sending them out to every major city? I know it's going to happen, and even in the movie, the head terrorist said it's so easy because of freedom of movement in this country. This movie is not meant to scare people, but to make us aware of the potential problem. So you can see right from the very start, he was very much entrenched in...
That's just like you can see it all coming in. Like, this is a warning. Invasion USA.
Invasion USA.
Yeah.
Which I've got problems with.
Yeah.
But we'll go into that.
Yeah.
I've got problems as to how much of an invasion of USA this actually was.
Yeah, and this also felt like a bad version of Red Dawn.
Exactly.
Wasn't it? It was just a bad version.
It is a bad version.
It's probably before it. Was it?
I don't know when Red Dawn was.
1980, I would guess. Right, Red Dawn's bang on.
So this is 85.
Oh, it might be. Yeah, because it feels like it's just
Red
that.
Dawn.
Really.
84. So it is literally a bad version of Red Dawn.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought about. Like, and it's very funny because the other one was Swayze, and this is the worst actor. This guy's so bad. Now, I laughed my fucking head off for the first 25 minutes of this, right? Yeah. Then I was like, oh, right, tired. And then it just plummeted. This just ended. I just wanted it to end. Yeah. Right? But at the start, it came up, screenplay by Chuck Norris, right? And I fucking lost it. Because the intro to his character, do you remember the intro? It's just him on a fucking airboat.
It's incredible.
He's wearing double denim, yet somehow shirtless.
In terms of an entrance, it is stunning.
So I was like, it's so funny because that means all his idea, really. Screenplay, acted, everything. Like, he's just like, get me on an airboat.
Incredible. Going through the Everglades.
Going through the Everglades. I was like,
shark tails billowing with his chest out.
It's so funny. And then the second intro, it goes away, and I just keep thinking screenplay by Chuck Norris, and it just came up in his second intro to him. It came back to him, and he's wrestling with alligators.
Wrangling an alligator, yeah.
Gator wrangling, and I went, fuck off. Yeah. Fuck off, Chuck.
The opening, this is one of the most violent films I've ever seen in my life.
It's so funny. It's like, yeah.
And not violent in terms of, that's made me feel uncomfortable. Just the sheer level of people that die in this film is insane. Within the first 3 minutes, about 30 people are gunned down. Refugees gunned down.
Mercilessly. Everything was so mercilessly.
There is no thought behind anything in this film.
You don't even feel sad.
Random killings all over the shop.
The first one, if you don't know, is a boat full of refugees. And for no reason, the guy goes, I'm here to save you. By the way, I don't know if this is with you. Did you watch it on Prime?
Yes.
There was no...
There's no subtitles whenever there's a foreign language spoken.
I was like, what's happening? And then I tried to turn on and it wouldn't go. So I was just sitting there going, I have no idea what's happening here. He said something and they all went, and then he just went, joking. He just basically went psych and then gunned them all down.
Yeah, because they're on a boat across to come to America. Then the Coast Guard turn up and they assume. And you kind of, there must have been some of them there sitting there thinking, this isn't the Coast Guard, because none of these men look like, every single one of them looks like a mercenary. That's,
exactly, yeah.
And then they're just gunned to shit. Absolutely torn in half. Torn in half to the point where the main bad guy has to tell one of his henchmen to stop shooting because all he's doing is shooting corpses in half. The guy's got such a massive machine gun where he's holding the rails of bullets, feeding them through and just blowing away dead bodies.
It's so funny. I couldn't stop laughing. I was giggling like fuck.
And then you kind of go, right, I don't understand. And then there's a shitload of coke in the hull.
I didn't get...
There's so many bits of this film that... So, have you ever heard of Canon Films?
No.
So Canon Films, they ran a load of cinemas in Britain in the 80s that were eventually bought over by, what's his name? Richard
Branson,
yeah. And Canon Cinemas, we just show regular cinema, but Canon Films... basically they made Bloodsport.
Okay.
That's the film I recognised them from.
Okay.
And they also used to not make the films, but they just used to release films. They were like the distributor of films. So you'll have seen Canon come up quite a lot. I think RoboCop might have Canon as one of the wee production companies at the start. But their whole model was they would make films as quickly as they possibly could. So they were like pumping out fucking 50 films a year and just selling them cheap. Make as much money off this as we possibly can. So they would literally turn films round in like 30 days. And you can kind of see it in this, because there's a fact I've got later on where they would randomly just cut out scenes because nothing was happening. So that's why there's no character development. That's why people appear in this and then just are never seen again. Plot lines go nowhere.
Yeah, I didn't get the coke thing at all.
Well, see, I was thinking about this and I was like, I don't understand why.
To justify this?
What I thought it was they rob the coke off this refugee boat.
Yeah. Then
they sell it to those guys that they double cross.
Okay.
And that's to fund the arms for their small army.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can, because the coke's never ever mentioned ever again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, oh my God, the coke. Remember the woman?
It's a great. What a scene!
Right. That's the part where I lost it. Right, but she was like, she's the coke taster, and she's obviously never taken coke in her life. Like, I was like, surely somebody here is doing this.
Yeah.
Remember, she was just like huffing into a straw into the big part.
Yeah.
And then it cut. Screen came back, and then it was 2 lines.
Yeah.
Outrageous size.
Yeah.
And then she's doing the. And what happened? He just punches in the back of the head, and it
Punches her in the back of the head, and
thing
the metal straw goes right up her nose.
Yeah, and then he just fucks her clean out the window. Like, I can't explain how ragdoll hard he fucked her out the window. Like, not even off a balcony, straight through the window, the glass. I fucking lost it. Again, merciless.
And in slow motion as well.
Yeah,
that's what makes it so much funnier.
It's so funny. It's honestly terribly funny.
There's about 3 scenes in this where people get thrown through windows in slow motion.
Yeah.
Norris himself throws himself through a window in slow motion.
It's so fucking funny.
And he shoots the guy. So the guy that he's selling the coke to. So I'm assuming, because he sells the coke to that guy, and then he gets on the phone to somebody, and that guy seems to be in a warehouse with shitloads of weapons.
Yeah.
So I think they're giving him the coke in exchange for the weapons. And that guy, he ends up he does this a couple of times, shoots people in the dick. He actually sticks his gun down the guy's trousers so he can blow his cock off. It's incredible.
I forgot about that guy. Oh, is that the guy that, you know, your boy goes to kill him, he goes to, you know, the bad guy, the fucking wafer face.
Yeah.
Right? So
I've got a great story about him, by the way.
Oh, great. So wafer face, the bad guy, at one stage he goes, that the line that you opened. The thing was, you know, remind if you live through this
time to die.
Time to die. Remember when he goes to say it? He goes, "I know you were chatting to old Carlos Norris," and the guy goes, "Oh no, it wasn't." And he eventually cracks and he goes, "Yeah, what was it?" And he goes, "Oh, he told me you had to die."
Yeah.
And then you spat on him, and I go, "That doesn't make sense. He's playing for his life.
Yeah,
he's not on Chuck's team." I have no idea why he spat on his face. They just thought it would look cool, but it made no sense for him to spit on his face, and then he just blows his cock.
That guy, the guy that he blows his cock off. I was like, I recognise that guy from something. Now apparently he is in a load of 80s action films. I recognise him. You've seen Untouchables?
Yeah.
He's the guy that kills Sean Connery.
Oh,
right. It's one of the saddest scenes.
Oh, I know it. There's like
2 or 3 scenes in all the three ones I can think of where it's perfectly acceptable for men to cry in films, right?
Terminator 2.
No.
Yes, it is.
But when he dies at the end, right? I'll kind of get right. Okay, when Apollo dies in Rocky 4,
okay,
right? When Goose dies in Top Gun,
right?
And when Sean Connery dies in The Untouchables.
Okay, right.
And the Sean Connery one's the worst because of how much pain he's in. And then at the end, during Al Capone's trial, Elliot Ness, who's Kevin Costner, goes up on the roof, and there's one of Al Capone's henchmen there, and he goes, "Hey Ness, your friend died like a pig." He's like, "What did you say?" "I was saying your friend died squealing like a stuck Irish pig." And then Costner launches him off a roof. And he goes, "Did it sound anything like that?" It's fucking amazing. That's that guy.
That's amazing.
It's awesome.
Oh, that's great. That's a good spot then. I actually liked the bad guy in this. I enjoyed the fact he was just mindless and it didn't really mean anything. He's just obsessed with killing him.
I don't. Right, so the guy's called Richard Lynch.
I have no idea who this guy is.
And apparently he's in loads of different films. Like I looked up and he's in like a lot of horror films and stuff like that.
He looks like a freak, so...
I'll tell you why he looks like a
I thought this was prosthetics. I've been calling him wafer face.
Oh no, that's his real face. Oh. That's why he got cast so much as a bad guy.
Right.
Do you know how he got those burns?
Oh God.
So he has severe burns on over 70% of his body because in 1967 he went in his New York Central Park high as fuck on LSD and set fire to himself.
What is this film? That's amazing. That is utterly amazing. I genuinely thought it was prosthetics.
Oh,
that's so funny.
So good.
There's like absolutely no need for him to be a burn victim. That's actually funnier that he set himself on fire. I thought you were going to say it was something tragic.
No,
like
no,
a house fire.
Oh, no. Just high as fuck, set himself on fire, Richard Pryor style, in Central Park. In the middle of the day.
Central Park. Is that guy from...
Do you know the funny...
That's amazing.
When after he throws the woman out the window on the coke deal and blows the guy's cock off, because I was already laughing at that. And then what made me laugh even more is when... that's all kicked off, and then people hear the gunshots, so there's obviously shit going down. The wee guy that is in the building, that is on the desk at the building, comes in and just looks about and just steals all the coke. But then he creeps out like some kind of gentleman burglar.
He does, yeah. He just kind of looks at...
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. He just disappears as well.
You never see him ever again.
That's another one. You're like, oh, that might come back to bite him. Like, no.
He steals about 60 grand's worth of coke.
How's he ever going to sell it? Oh, that's so fucking funny.
So it's very, very hard to, and this is why, because I think they've taken out a load of scenes. I don't know why they're doing this. I don't know what the plan is of the baddies at all.
They just kind of and there one part they try to show there was a bigger mobilizing, and it just had, it had the vans, and it was like, you're going to San Francisco. Yeah. You're going to Memphis. Yeah. And I was like, what is this? What do you mean?
But they
do what? Just cause hassle?
Because at one point, what they do is, and then you go, right, now I see their plan. So they all land. He does a big speech. The fucking Burns victim guy does a big speech about how the U.S.A. has never been invaded. But it's so easy to invade them because they're sitting on the beach and they're like, look at these fucking pigs. Look at these greedy pigs gone soft. There is never a better time to invade these people.
Oh, that's like when the wee girl was on the ladder. Yeah. And he went, they make it so easy. And I was like, Jesus, that did not come across the way. That just meant like, where are you going to go now, little girl? Yeah.
But so the idea is that they seem to want to invade America, but they invade them with, at best, 80 men.
Yeah.
And they arrive on a ship.
Yeah.
And
the army
various
can't
ships.
even sort it.
And then... So you're going, right, how are they going to do this?
Where'd they get the boats from 1940?
I know.
They said, look into that. And I was like, yeah, well, do tell me that.
They're the same boats they used in the D-Day landings. Where the front comes down and they all march off. But then I was like, it's quite an interesting idea what they were doing initially, because they go there and then there's a good bit where they land in Florida. And then there's like a Latino club.
The funniest. I think it's possibly the funniest scene.
Two guys the terrorists turn up as policemen, and then just blow everyone away. Well, they only blow some people away because they want to leave witnesses. Yeah. And then actual cops turn up, and they all turn on the real cops.
Yeah.
And then there's reports of civil unrest. So I'm like, right, that's their plan.
Yeah.
They're going to cause so much shit that civil unrest is what's going to bring down America. But then that idea just gets completely forgotten about. Yeah. And then they go back to trying to blow up churches and convenience stores. And you're like...
It didn't make any real sense. And then they were doing the curfew, but it's just the guys. It's just the army, right? So but they were driving around in the open in their van.
Yeah.
While the curfew's on. I was like, right, so the curfew's there. That's them.
Yeah.
So get them.
Yeah.
They just were like, nah, martial law.
The two men at the... Right, so the two guys going at loggerheads in this are Chuck Norris and Burns dude.
Yeah.
Right? So to the point where they have a connection.
Yeah.
And because suddenly it cuts to this bit and I'm like going, what is this fucking film? Because suddenly this guy is on some kind of other terrorist mission. And then he just feels a gun go to his temple. And it's Chuck Norris standing in complete black and almost like going surprise. And then he goes, time to die. And then just kicks him in the face. And then this guy wakes up and it's all been a dream. So this villain is having like fever dreams about Chuck Norris. And you're like, what?
Hunter. Hunter, is it? Hunter. Oh, that's so fucking shit.
That's a good... Do you know... So his name's Matt Hunter. Matt Hunter. Do you know why he's called Matt Hunter? Because he's looking for a rug.
Fuck's sake. Fuck off. SAS rogue soldiers.
But they're both shit because he's shit because he's got some kind of South American. First of all, I don't know where half these guys are German, half of them are Russian, half of them are Cuban. I don't know where this band has come together.
Yeah,
they've got some South American, what looks like dictator, funding all this, and then he goes right. But what we're going to need to find Chuck Norris first.
He's like,
no, but we've planned this meticulously. We can't. This will put us out in the open. He's like, nah. This is more. I can't keep having these. I need some sleep. I can't keep having these nightmares about Chuck Norris. So he completely puts all of their plan at jeopardy. And at the same time, Chuck Norris is supposed to be this such a special forces ace, such a CIA crack agent that they're begging him to come back. But they find him so easily.
Yeah, he was just sitting.
He's just sitting in the Everglades.
No, the Everglades. I thought you meant the hotel room.
But how do they find? But everyone finds him. He doesn't try and cover his tracks in any way whatsoever.
Yeah, he was watching the TV loudly.
It's just fucking
fanning about in an airboat.
Ridiculous.
Double denim and shirtless. Yeah, I think that's him. Yeah, he's the most obvious guy in the world. You can check the van that somehow is held up with 14,000 bullets in it.
The another thing that I think is very, very funny is how many, I've never seen so many rocket launchers used.
I have written they got some use out of that bazooka.
They never reload them.
They just he doesn't reload it.
It's like a 6-round rocket launcher. It's insane.
I will say one thing. There is one very good scene. So you know when he goes, they make it so easy, these little girls, or whatever, that weird scene, right? He just launches, he just starts fucking emptying the rocket launcher into the houses. I did enjoy the sweeping camera shot that went of them leaving and then started slowly coming back and catching one person and they're helping him. And then it slowly came the whole way back. And while it was panning, you could see the fucking destruction background. I went, that's a really good scene. Why would somebody had a fucking moment there in the middle of this shit show? Like,
there's a decent amount of money spent on this.
Like, there is good, some of the scenes were filmed well. Even the Everglades is corny as fuck, but it looked great.
It does look good. There's a couple of panning shots over the Everglades that look fucking great. The explosions are great.
I did think the explosions were good.
The bit at the end, towards the end, where it's the terrorists against the US military.
Yeah.
And they've got 3 helicopters, and they're real helicopters.
Yeah.
And you're going, that's quite fucking shit. Like there's about 12 tanks and 3 Apache helicopters, and you're going, this isn't cheap.
Yeah, no, it's probably his.
My favourite moment of the whole film is when Chuck Norris is trying to track down Rostov, who's the Burns guy.
Rostov, I forgot.
So he goes to, he gets some kind of tip off. He goes to some fucking strip bar.
You owe me for saving your ass in South America. And he's like, oh, well, I've seen a couple of guys, a couple of new faces on this titty bar. Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
So he gets this information from the titty bar and that they're hanging about this brothel, basically. Yeah. And then you see these guys that are part of Rostov's gang going into the brothel. And then he goes in, starts firing into a woman. She touches his hand. He goes fucking mental, throws her on the bed. And he goes, don't touch the hand. And you realise he's got a bandage in his hand. And he puts his hand down. And all you see is this knife go through it. And it's Norris.
It's so funny.
So Norris has stabbed the guy's hand. And he's asking him where Rostov is. And one of the bouncers comes in.
Yeah,
and Norris just kicks him in the chest. And the guy goes fucking flying against the door.
It falls in his arse.
And then he says, if you come back in here, I'm going to hit you with so many rights you'll be begging for a left. And I was like, oh, this is fucking awesome.
And he basically also just psychs the other one out. He just kind of goes, and the guy just fucking shits it. The guy like lies up against the dresser like this going, don't hit me, don't hit me. Johnson Mason as well, for a bunch of fucking terrorists and guys that have absolute nightmares on them, they never check if they've killed them.
No.
You know, Yeah, I think I'd be like, just check there that we've killed him. It is, because it is fucking Chuck Norris, by the way. So let's make sure that Chuck Norris is dead.
Yeah,
they're always just like, drive on.
This is what I mean. There's no thought behind anything. Like, there's at one point where, so if this is clearly a group that are trying to invade USA and turn the people against them, if that's their plan, and they want to keep in undercover quite a bit, there's at one point where. So they've destroyed this, and here's the problem: they're not invading USA. They're not attacking any cities. They're attacking a small town in Florida. It's not even Miami. It's a small. This
invasion
is
Charlottesville.
Their invasion is ruining a street's Christmas.
That's it.
That's the invasion, right?
Blew up a couple of houses. I get it, but
and then. They clearly want to keep it on the down low and cause a civil unrest and not. But then at one point, all the parents decide to bundle all the children in this town on a school bus and get them to safety. So the terrorists, rather than seeing the bigger picture, think there's not a fucking chance those kids are getting away. So follow the school bus and then stick a magnetic bomb onto the side of the bus. And then Norris takes it off and throws it in their car. I think you left this.
It's so fucking stupid.
A magnetic bomb.
It's so fucking, all of it was so stupid. It gets worse the more I think about it. What do you think is the most pointless character, by the way? Number one, the one female actor
it's her. The reporter.
The reporter that does absolutely nothing but bitch and moan. And then just disappears, kind of pointless. Or the armadillo.
The armadillos. But I'd never seen an armadillo in a film before.
I was like, what's an armadillo?
Because I thought he was going to get his comeuppance.
Shiny rhinos.
Yeah, fucking that woman, the woman reporter, just such a bellend. But then this is what I mean about scenes getting taken out. Because at one point have her and Chuck Norris pumped.
It kind of like that would have made some sense, but I don't.
But because when Chuck Norris saves her, because at one point
one of the terrorists, doesn't he?
Oh God! One of the points that Chuck Norris, one of the terrorists grabs her and sticks a gun up to her head, and then Norris saves her. And she starts going, why the fuck didn't you save me quicker? I'm like, what?
You're like, Jesus Christ. He actually just blanks her. He just blanks her. And I was like, yeah.
But then the next scene, they're flirting. And they're like, have they pumped now? I don't understand what is.
None happened. She disappeared then. Like, I actually told you how little this film just died out.
Yeah.
It just was gunfire, but not even fun. It was a mess. And then I don't even remember how... Rostov. I watched it yesterday. I don't remember how
blown up.
It just gets blown up, was it?
And that's it. But it gets blown up. It goes to freeze frame, and the film ends. That's it.
That's sorry. Yes, it was literally just.
There's no resolution or anything.
It didn't even show you Chuck one more time.
No, it blows him up. Freeze frame. Credits. That's it.
What a guy.
Canon films are just like, it's enough. That's enough. We don't need any more.
That's so funny.
But there's like a bit where so they attack the houses at Christmas, then they attack a store at Christmas because the guy leaves his Christmas present, and then the guy basically almost tackles him to the ground. Sir, you've left. Sir, your package. Sir. He chases him out of the shop. I'm like,
if that was happening, I'd be like, wait, there's something in this. Like, obviously, this guy should be. The guy's just like angrily screaming, "Hi!" Guy's clearly looking at him and running away. What a terrible bomber, by the way. He made an absolute arse of it all.
Massive arse. Gets shot the minute he leaves the shop.
He gets shot. That's right, the fucking dude as well.
And then they try and blow up a church. They try and blow up a school bus. And then...
Which he has wires.
Aye. My God, that is so funny.
So, if you know that, right, so the scene is basically these guys are like, they're going to blow up a church. But the guy is already hysterically comical. He's put a briefcase down and rolling like
Wile E. Coyote.
Like Wile E. Coyote across the street. And like, well, you've got magnetic bombs.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you're pulling out fucking
Why don't you have a remote trigger?
TNT written on the side of your briefcase, right? So they ain't fucking right? So they go the whole across, and then they attach it up, and then he has a detonator. Yeah. So I'm like, it's not even a fucking I thought it was going to be a thing. So I was like, that's even worse, right? So then they hit it, and nothing happens, and then And then Chuck Norris appears above them.
On a rooftop.
On a rooftop. And he goes, what does he say? Like something like, not working, is it? Or whatever.
Bet it does now. And clicks the things together, throws it at them.
Throws the bomb. Now, the bomb was supposed to be big enough to blow up the church. So he's taking quite a risk from 4 yards just dropping a bomb. Like, I mean, that should technically blow him to pieces as well.
It is the fact that he's just unwired it. he's just literally, it's almost like he's bitten through the wire. And then he's just clicked it back together again. It worked now.
That's fucking, it's so stupid. My one of the most racist things I've ever seen is I fucking shat myself was when he was driving through the black neighborhood.
Oh yeah,
where it was just drugs, some whores, and some smooth jazz. There's a guy. There's
a guy with a clarinet.
Oh my Jesus Christ, boys!
Every aspect of black culture.
Yeah, just a watermelon fucking stall there. I'm like, what are you doing? This is the most insane fucking thing in the.
Another bit where I'm like, they cut a scene is
shooting dice.
after the church incident and after the school bus incident. It just cuts to the next day, and it's Chuck Norris driving up to a fairground that's just had the shit shot out of it and the shit blown out of it, and he's walking through, and it's clearly there's been carnage at this fairground the night before, and his CIA pals come up, and he goes, saved a lot of people last night. Yeah, didn't save these kids though, did I? And I'm like, what the fuck has happened here?
Jesus Christ. Do you know how much of what it really annoys me about Chuck Norris and why he just should immediately been taken away from all action star best of things is he can't hold guns.
No.
He looks fucking stupid.
He does.
He's so stupid with the Uzis.
Why
is he doing a T-Rex arm with them?
The Uzis, because they're strapped.
Yeah, but...
So he's got a wee leather strap.
Okay,
it's
right.
holding both Uzis, but it does mean that he's got them right up at his shoulders. It looks fucking mental.
Because, he shot the guy on the floor, too. He was, like, toying with that guy. He's like, oh, and he goes to reach the gun, and he just kind of does a...
Yeah. It's,
little T-Rex arms.
It's ridiculously stupid. I've got a point. I will finish with my point about Chuck Norris, right?
Yeah.
So I'll give you... Do you want trivia first, or do you want Chuck Norris facts? They're the funniest ones I found. Because I think they are very funny.
Go with the facts first then.
Right. So I think I've got about 20 of them, right?
Great.
No, there's not that many. There's not as many as 20, right? Chuck Norris's tears cure cancer. Too bad he's never cried.
Okay.
Chuck Norris doesn't own a stove, oven or microwave because revenge is a dish best served cold.
Right, okay.
Chuck Norris doesn't sleep, he waits.
I remember that one.
There's no chin behind Chuck Norris's beard, it's just another fist.
Fucking stupid.
This is when it's funny. Chuck Norris can dribble a bowling ball. Chuck Norris once counted to infinity twice.
Twice is great.
Chuck Norris can speak Braille. Chuck Norris can do a wheelie on a unicycle.
That's the best one. That's the best one.
Chuck Norris once won a game of Connect 4 in 3 moves.
I remember that one too. It's funny how much.
Chuck Norris can kill 2 stones with 1 bird. These are my 2 favourites. Chuck Norris once had a heart attack. His heart lost.
Okay. Yeah.
Chuck Norris once destroyed the periodic table because Chuck Norris only recognises the element of surprise.
Okay, I enjoyed them too as well. I enjoyed the wheelie.
They're so funny.
They're fucking good.
Right, the trivia in this. So, the Rostov and his crew. So when they blew up the town at Christmas, right? That's a real, actual residential neighbourhood, right? It was slated for demolition due to the expansion of Hartsfield's airport runway. So the Atlanta Film Commission just said, blow it up if you want.
And that makes sense why he just came in with a bazooka and blew up 4 random houses. No, really.
So yeah, Cannon completely removed all the story elements and background characters in the editing room in order to concentrate solely on Chuck Norris and the action. There's a scene, the scene with the kids in the school bus. They sing "Row, row, row the boat." There is also a scene in Dirty Harry where the Scorpio killer has said he's going to shoot a kid on a school bus. The kids also sing "Row, row, row the boat" on that. Right, and the last two. How many people do you think die in this film?
Oh, God. I'm going to say 70.
129.
What?
That's more than one a minute.
That's so many. And you know when you're like, seeing action films, but anything over like 30 is actually quite a lot, even though you think like, but that's amazing.
This blew my mind. Until 2007, this was MGM's second highest selling home video title behind Gone with the Wind. The second MGM, the second highest. What? How?
What?
How the fuck has this sold more? Like, I can't.
That's not even. That's fucking. That's
right. I'm gonna try. Right, wait a minute.
See if they have a list. Yeah, what is third? That's insane. I wouldn't even had that in my head. Like just not registered.
I put MGMT.
Like a lot of
MGM's
GMT.
biggest hit movies.
Yeah, get a list. I mean, even if it's not an accurate list, at least we'll know the movies that they...
Right. To give you an idea
of this.
Right. This is fucking insane. So MGM, as a studio, are responsible for Gone with the Wind, which was its top. Invasion USA second. Invasion USA, more popular on home video than The Wizard of Oz, Ben-Hur, Singing in the Rain, 2001 A Space Odyssey, Dr. Zhivago, all of the James Bond franchise, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, all of the Rocky films, and Legally Blonde.
Fuck me.
More popular. Legally Blonde, released in 2001. This was more popular on home video than Legally Blonde.
How,
insane.
There's more Oscars in those films than kills.
Every Bond film
that's
MGM released on video and still didn't reach the heights of Invasion USA.
I've never really heard of this film.
Fucking
that's amazing.
Oh, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad this was the first film we had back after a wee break.
I did too. I was giggling the whole way through. I was like, fuck me. The brutality of it. Everything.
Right, we're going to do a Patreon.
We're going to do a Patreon, yeah.
We're going to answer questions and stuff.
And also, I think, we'll have the Patreon episodes coming out. I'll also put up, as soon as I get it this week, as soon as I've just edited it, I'm going to do it today, the Altitude one as well. And I'll put that also on Patreon this week, because you'll have extra anyway, because you missed the week. And then in a couple of weeks, then it'll probably be available. And
I'm also going to give on the Patreon episode our monthly film that the Patreon people get to pick. So I've got a theme for April.
Perfect.
So that they're going to pick that we'll probably do, maybe not next week, but the week after.
Aye.
In April, at the end of April. So I'm going to give the theme for that, because last month was St. Patrick's Day, and we did Irish films.
Is this Fools?
And we did. It's not Fools. It's not. It's I'll tell you if you want.
I don't mind.
Eggs.
Hey, well,
because Easter was there.
Yeah.
Just eggs. Anything to do with eggs whatsoever. Eggs appearing in films about eggs, any the most contrived connection you can come up with a film and eggs.
An unbelievably contrived great shout, but you can't do it because I'm going to ruin it now. But I would say American Psycho, because they're always talking about the eggshell on the card.
Oh, see that would work.
See that, so that's kind of like the links.
That's the kind of thing we're looking for. Yeah. Or you can just go as simple as something that's got eggs in the title.
Yeah.
I can't think of any film about eggs. The one that I could think of was Cool Hand Luke. That was my main.
Oh, wow.
Because that's got the boiled egg eating scene.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
So we're going to do that. So all the Patreon, the Wild Mountain Time episode is up as well, which is a belter.
Fuck me.
And then the live show with Paul Smith. And if you are a Paul Smith fan, then Paul was excellent on it.
He was, yeah.
As well. We don't talk about Cliffhanger. We mentioned Cliffhanger once, and we'll never ever talk about it.
Yeah,
we will do Cliffhanger.
Well, we'll do Cliffhanger. Yeah, that was not worth it.
And the next week, sorry, what we're doing? It's your pick.
I thought this was your pick.
This was my pick.
Oh God, I don't even know.
I think.
What do you want to do? Cliffhanger.
Fuck it, why not? What's this?
Oh,
wait a minute.
Did I not? Did I? Because I think I might have jumped in because we said the thing. It was too thing, and I thought I said. What was the one before Wild Mountain Thyme?
So I picked Falling Down. Wait a minute. It might be it is. So you picked Smoking Aces.
Yeah.
I picked Falling Down. And then you did this one.
Yeah. That's what I think I just...
All right. So it's mine then.
Yeah, I think
right, okay, it's Pulp Fiction next week then.
Well, fucking banger. Great, even better.
Right, next week we're doing Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, great. And I'll probably end up doing Cliffhanger.
Aye, cool.
Because people have watched it. So let's just do... I'll do Cliffhanger after that. So if Pulp Fiction and Cliffhanger, you know your next 2 are.
Yep. Right, there you go.
Adios.
See you later. It's time to die.